don't know if I'm live streaming right now, so again, I'm just gonna make sure on my other monitor. And I forgot. My damn microphone is all the way over here. I'm over here saying I'm gonna check if I'm live streaming, but my microphone is all the way in the middle of nowhere. I should get my headsets as well. Shoot, curved around the damn table. Well, that's an epic fail. Man, I really don't start my live streams already set up. I really don't. I'm like the messiest person in the damn world. Shit. I just pulled the fucking mic out. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, now this shit's gonna be confusing, right? I got this shit all tangled up. How the fuck do I get this off? I guess I gotta unplug that. Bam. There we go. Gosh damn. Why? Why, Fro? Why? Why every damn time? Why every motherfucking time? Why? Why can't shit just be so damn simple? Alrighty then. These headsets are just so fucking trash. There we go. That's better. Now to go check the chat. Gotta go into YouTube. Go into this thing and bam. Alrighty then. Now I can actually see the chat. What's up with my setup? Wait, I wonder, am I on the right damn thing? Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm on the right damn thing. I think so. Oh wait, what's with the get up? Hopefully I'm on the right one. But anyway, yeah. Well, I just decided to just be fucking extra. I don't know why. I just decided to. I don't know. I can't give you an honest reason. I don't know. Did my thing just like pause? It just blacked out for a second. Yeah, man. Dude. Yeah, I'm not called Frozen. I didn't go out of that. I didn't call myself Frozensu for no damn reason. Corona COVID. Are you a subscriber or are you like a random viewer? Out of curiosity. Random guy passing by. All right, man. Well, welcome to the Weeaboo crew. I don't know. I just made that name up. I haven't thought of a name for subs. I think I'm a nobody right now, so I'm not gonna do that for a while. But man, welcome to the live stream. Do you even know what I'm gonna be doing for this live stream? I'm just curious if it's weird too, cause like I didn't put any tags in this live stream. Like I did it in the last stream and I got like no views. Besides besides a pretty awesome subscriber. But I didn't really get any views, and I put the tags, and then all of a sudden I do this live stream specifically for the subs, not giving a fuck about anything else. Like genuinely I just didn't give a fuck about like anything else. And I'm gonna stop this recording. Why is it recording shit? And all of a sudden, the second I don't give a fuck is the second I make a new viewer. Like that shit don't make any damn sense, YouTube. I didn't put any fucking tags. But anyway, man, happy to see you here, man. And here's the truth. I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna do for this stream either. I'm just fucking winging it, man. I'm raw dogging the stream straight up. um I primarily react to anime. I plan to bring in other videos as well, but that's probably going to come down in the future. I plan to branch out as well, but for the time being, this is what I'm doing because it's primarily what I find the most fun. That's just the honest truth. It's interesting how you named yourself COVID. Like, I wonder if YouTube gave you shit for that, because I know YouTube is cracking down on everybody for naming themselves COVID and whatnot, and YouTube titles and whatever. I'm surprised YouTube didn't like ban you for that or something. Not that they should, in my opinion. I don't think that they should. But I just find that really really interesting. Unless you found like a plot hole in the system or something. Aw. No. Someone's. I'm using my phone as a webcam, and someone's like texting my phone. Oh my gosh. Oh, fucking annoying. People are texting my phone and it's making my phone freak out. Corona COVID. You had it for 9 years. Interesting. Are you trolling? Oh my fucking gosh, the text. Stop fucking texting me. No. Why? Why? Stop texting me. Damn it. Been a Google user 10 years. Well, I mean, I think we've all been Google users if we've been using our parents, if we've been using our parents' computers, for a while. But um, I'm gonna check something within the stream real quickly here. You're not. I mean, out of curiosity, man, how old are you? I sound like such a pedophile asking that question, but how old are you, man? Or maybe my mind is just in the gutter. FBI, open up. All you hear in the stream is just a loud knock on the door. You see through like the roof of the ceiling. The FBI just like come down through the roof. Santa style. It's like Santa came with guns, and bulletproof armor, but instead of going through the chimney, he busted through the actual ceiling. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, you're 39. Damn. Okay. Shit. Well, alrighty then. I mean, you're not old. You're not old by any means. I don't really consider you as old until you get to like maybe like I'd say like I'd say 65 would be when I would say you're like at that point where I guess you could be considered old in my opinion. I mean, maybe not by a lot. I don't know what it is, what the government would consider it, but I would say 65 is when you're old. But you're definitely, 1 year behind what I would say is a full-blown middle-aged man. I don't think you're the youngest. I think I'm the youngest, but mentally speaking. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit my damn 40s and still be watching cartoons and shit. I'm pretty damn sure. Then again, you watch 402 Thunder and he's still playing Call of Duty. I don't think he's gonna stop anytime soon. So, you know. What drew out of curiosity? Like, how did you find the stream? COVID. I'm just curious. Like how did you find it? Like, did you search it up? Did you search up an afro? Like, did you? I'm kind of curious. Like, what you did to come across the stream. Unless you use the YouTube filter searches for live streams. If that's even possible. I don't even know if that's even possible. Is it? I don't even know. You're 21. Mentally 14. Shoot, I'm under music? How does that make any sense? Let me go check my tags, or not tags, but the genre, because that's so weird. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't be under music. I mean, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. What I'm going to do. Nah, I don't think YouTube filter searches by the content in your video. I mean, we copyright, yes, but they mostly, sort the genres of your videos based upon what you set as it, or rather, if you forget to set it, then what is already predetermined. Well, I know I always set the date, but a music reaction, that's kind of throwing me a loophole here. No, you know what I'm doing? Here we go. All right, I'm just gonna check this for a quick second right here. Edit, boom, description, entertainment. I'm under entertainment. Why is it music? Is music here? Yeah, music is here. But it's like, I don't Oh, I'm back. So, all right. So, boom. Alrighty then. So what I'm gonna do for this stream probably, since I gotta create a fucking genre at this point. Well, not a genre, but I gotta do something. I'm not just gonna sit here doing nothing. I'll talk to you guys, of course. But I'm gonna think of something else. You guys could recommend me whatever the fuck you want me to do, as long as it's not you know, some extra weird shit. I mean, I'll do weird shit by all means, but I got my limits. I'm planning at some point I might also play a little bit of Osu, just to test out how the gaming capabilities are. I don't have a gaming PC, but I got Osu, and Osu's not really it's like a 2D game, so I should be able to manage that. Probably do that at some point. But yeah, if you guys are watching the stream, you guys could type in YouTube. All right, I'll go one at a time. I'll go with same time 5G. Same time 5G. Oh, Sam time. Such a fucking dumbass. Oops. Alrighty then. I guess this is it.
What? No signal? But my antenna's as big as a house.
Gotta pause this for a second. I'm trying to pause it and it won't fucking move. Alright, oh, that's why I had my thing on mute. Wonder why I did that. I don't know why I did that. And then I'll react to arm throwaway. What the hell? No, fuck me. Alright, here we go.
Bird wizard. And today I'm going to tell you about the mystical force that
I need to stop cursing.
Particularly if you're in metropolitan areas. I talk of the fiery 5G on the tower
5G.
of Mount Doom, and on the tower next to Mount Doom, and on the tower on the other side. They're everywhere now. Come with me, and I will show you the workings of this wireless witchcraft, and who is behind it. From Sauron to Verizon.
That's from shit. Shadow of War, right? That's from Shadow of War. He's putting a lot of like gamer stuff in here, I feel. I like that.
We'll take the information superhighway. Speed at 5 gigabits per second. In ideal conditions. When traveling across the 5G, you'll experience speeds far beyond the comprehension of any mortal. Oh, unless there's a tree in the way. Yes, it has some trouble getting past these sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Everything. Shit.
Probably could have made it tested it outside of Mongolia. But those hobbits
outside of Mongolia, shit.
Well, most of them can't.
I can feel the throat singing about to come. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Come with me, I know a shortcut. And now we come across the arch nemesis
Skyrim.
A tunnel. Not to worry, for the Wi-Fi password is written here in Elvish binary. All I have to do is, well, translate it in 8 characters or less, and 2 numbers and a sign.
Oh gosh. Pineapple head.
Pineapple apple pen. It's a tricky one, this one. No, it's no use.
You know what I find interesting, COVID, yo? This is pretty innocent humor. I feel like you're like a very innocent, middle-aged. Well, I would say from my perspective, 1 year below middle-aged man. There we go. I'm back. Finally back. All right. Oh, YouTube. That's for you, YouTube, for that. I'm just kidding. I'm always blaming YouTube. That time was actually my fault. It was actually OBS's fault. OBS is the one that disconnected, not YouTube. Blame it on YouTube. I mean, they are wrong 90% of the time. $245K. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, he's clearly putting in a lot of editing into his videos. He's clearly really putting in the work. Definitely, you know, complex work, what he's doing here. I'm gonna rewind it just so I can hear what he's saying so I don't miss anything. But I really like how he put 5G in the hashtags. 1G to rule them all. You can tell he does not give a shit, because like usually like I see a lot of people putting, you know, tags and their reactions and whatnot in a lot of other types of videos to make more views. He's clearly not doing it just for the views, because this dude put the most useless tag that no one's thinking of in, you know, in the tag spot. So he clearly does not really give 2 shits about the views, and I do respect that. Again, I need to stop cursing. I'm trying to stop myself from cursing as much. But, you know, yeah. How old is his content? I mean, it can't be old. It can't be old. I mean, he's yeah, it's 5G, but I mean, November 19, 2020. Um, I mean, I'll check out how when he created his channel in a bit. After the video, I'll probably just go into the about section.
Oh, it's a tricky one. Oh, it's no use. Without the high speeds of 5G, I'll never be able to watch more doors, while playing more doors, and ordering more doors.
Moradores. Nice one.
Open
Wait,
system preferences.
wait, did he say Siri? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, wait.
And ordering more doors. Unless Siri, open system preferences. Network connections, let me in. Yes, come, my little hobo. Come.
Awesome.
Now that we're under 45,000 kilograms of rock, we are finally safe from the 5G. Oh, which probably has no negative medical effects, but they haven't done the proper testing just so they can stay ahead of Gondor and Rohan and China.
Yeah, safe down here it is.
My word, I haven't seen one of these in years. It is a
This
black-
again, oh BlackBerry, oh that brings back memories, man. I remember my uncle used to have this BlackBerry phone in his hand. I remember this like the old good days of flip phones, man. I remember you were like the coolest kid in elementary school. I mean, I didn't have a like I wasn't allowed to have a phone back then. But like there were some kids in elementary school who was rocking these flip phones, and I remember you were like the coolest kid in in elementary. I'm sure really any grade if you had like a flip phone. And the BlackBerry came out. And the BlackBerry was sexy. I mean, even to this day, I think the BlackBerry is like like a ridiculously sexy phone. I mean, it's probably useless compared to today's phones. Like it's probably like complete utter junk. But I mean, like in like aesthetics, the phone was like, oh, it was absolute like sex beast, man. It was awesome. Um, yeah, my uncle Ricky had
No
that.
need to be afraid. We don't want your technologies. We still use keyboards and stuff. now you let us look at the precious, the iPhone 12 with the 5G. He only wants to look at it. Baby.
Yeah, I don't think lacking 5G is your problem. Oh no, what's that? Oh, it's impossible. The COVID.
Oh,
There's
Kovaj.
no 5G down here.
He's calling you out, man.
Oh my lord. Quick, little hobos. Quit your jobs and put these pillowcases on your head.
How bad it really is.
Run, you little run.
Run, you little shits.
You gotta do something about this.
Yes, you're right.
Get to the
I'll
chopper.
take care of this. You shall not go outside. You shall not go to work. You shall not travel. You shall not be within 6 feet of each other.
It's pretty accurate.
That's sort of the cold vibe.
You
It's
shall
pretty
not question
accurate.
the World Wizard Organization. I left the hobos locked inside.
You know, it's 25 now. I think when I got my first phone, I got a real shitty first phone. Like I didn't have a flip phone back then. My dad had one, and I would actually like carry around at times my dad's phone, and I would listen to songs that I wasn't allowed to listen to, um, all the damn time. But I was when I had my first phone. Actually, my first phone, well, you can't count an iPod Touch, right? I don't think that counts, but it was kind of like an iPhone itself. I mean, you were able to surf the web and do whatever you wanted. I got an iPod Touch third generation. That's not really a phone, but those are the really weird days. Remember, I've always been watching anime illegally, which kind of ties into the whole phone thing. I remember like back then when I was using my iPod Touch, which again is not a phone, but it's a small device. You could use it to search the web. What if I still have? Well, I'm back. All right, we are finally back. Well, good. as I was saying before, me saying those are the days is different for you. But why did I say so damn much? I need to stop doing that shit. But anyway, and I need to stop cursing. What I was saying before was with the iPod Touch. Those are the days when like you couldn't go on like Crunchyroll specifically, or you couldn't go on like per se any website you wanted to watch anime or whatever it is really illegally. Like you needed to specifically, they had websites that were specifically made for mobile, which you needed to go to, which did not require Adobe Flash Drive to watch the episodes, because Adobe Flash Drive, which is rest in peace Adobe, but Adobe, not Adobe, but Adobe Flash Drive specifically, um, and all of those precious Stickman figure games too. But yeah, I remember like you need to specifically go to like mobile-based websites. I think I used back then, it was called Anime Shippuden Mobile.com to watch anime. I don't know if it's still up. I remember even before that, I was using Anime Fuel. That was my first illegal watching anime illegally website experience. But yeah, an iPod Touch, I guess you could say, is my first phone. Um, oh, and how old was I? I was probably like 11. I think I was 11. I'm pretty sure I was 11, because that's the beginning of my journey into no lifehood. That was like the beginning of virginhood. Nah, but like in all seriousness, that's essentially what got me into, I guess, internet culture. That iPod Touch, because it introduced me to Tap Tap Revenge, a lot of other apps that you wouldn't probably know what they are, but it introduced me to just a load of different applications that just got me into again, internet culture, socializing with people on the internet, which isn't really always a good thing. It's like you know, there's a lot of pedos on the internet. I'll say that. At least back then, I had some creepy experiences, especially because I don't know if I told anybody on the channel this, but I was homeschooled. I was homeschooled. So me being homeschooled, it's like I didn't really have much ways to get out there and kind of socialize with everybody. I did, but that came a little bit later on into my teenage years. Um, but yeah, so the internet was kind of like it's kind of the thing that I really use to make contact with people either around my age or a little bit older than me or whatever. There was really nobody that much younger than me at like 11 or 12 years old. But I will say this: there were some pedophiles who creeped me the heck out. I think I met like two at the when I was like 12 or whatever. It was mad weird, and they're like, oh gosh, I'll say that for a whole different other video later on from the story time, whatever. But oh gosh, oh yeah, man, I had some weird experiences on the internet. Yeah, homeschooling is better. Homeschooling is better. Um, but there are cons, I feel like, that you kind of miss out. Like for me, the biggest thing was not the pedos, because again, I knew better. I knew how to, from a decent, like I knew if someone gives off creepy vibes, you just stop talking to them. I knew not to be a stupid, at least, I mean, I was stupid, but not to be like that much of like a stupid. I mean, I actually know, I would say I was very stupid, but I knew not to be a complete 110% full blown idiot, you know, and meaning like keep on talking to a pedo. So pedos were not the worst of my worries back then. The worst of my worries was mainly just, I guess, dealing with loneliness at the time, dealing with loneliness, not really connecting with anybody again who was within my sphere of age. I was mainly talking to people. I had other activities which got me to socialize a lot more, like martial arts, music, a lot of other different things. They tried to get me into the school to have like once a week to talk to people. It was actually someone who I knew from elementary school. And he was actually one of the kids who was getting bullied. It was weird. I was actually I was actually homeschooled from 6th grade, the second week of 6th grade, up until 12th grade. And 12th grade is when I graduated, but I graduated within the school itself. 6th grade, I was homeschooled on the second week of 6th grade, and I wasn't the nerd, but I was one of those kids who was like, it was weird. I wasn't a nerd, but I got picked on and I got into fights, and the fights were what made me kind of like one of the cool kids who gets, well, at least people try to pick on. I was cool because I got into fights. That wasn't why I got homeschooled, but I just had a tendency for that to happen to me. Um, in 6th grader mentality, it's like, everyone has that line in them. It's like, I just graduated elementary school. I'm a big boy now. I can go start fights with everybody. Let's go pick on the little guy. you know, Everyone has that line roaring in them at that point, I feel like. Um, Even 8th graders too. But yeah, homeschooling is better from a certain perspective, but there are cons to it. To be honest, it's kind of MMA. It's kind of MMA. I know martial arts, but honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. My martial art experience is something that I'm not like super how to say it. Like, I'm proud of my experience in martial arts, but I just feel like there was a lot that I was missing in that martial arts school that I just wish I got. I got a lot out of it, but I didn't get a lot from what you would think I got. I didn't get a lot what I came for, and I got a lot in something else, which was socialization and building up my confidence and building up my assertiveness. I gained responsibilities like how to clean, whatever, like the things that I just really was not picking up on, at home. So there was like a lot of responsibilities that I was given, being, my sifu putting me, shifu, whereas what is the Chinese, my shifu, he gave me a lot of responsibilities that I needed to kind of uphold within the school because he gave me a more higher position of power, not to make business decisions. Like, no, he's the business maker, but he gave me decisions like clean this up, clean that up, teach the kids, teach the adults. This is what you do. This is what you don't do. You can help the adults file out these papers, whatever, things of that nature. He got me involved in a lot of other things that I just needed the experience doing, that I just was not really getting. So I'm thankful to him, and though in a lot of other different aspects. And yeah, it really boosted my confidence and my social skills, in terms of what he gave me, because I was teaching adults and children. The problem is I wasn't getting that like sweet middle age, not middle age. I'm not getting that sweet center, how to say it, the age at which I can relate to. I wasn't getting that type of socialization. I was talking to people who were either like, in their 30s, 40s, or I was talking to people who were like, you know, um, being a 16-year-old myself, talking to people who were like, I don't know, like 13 and below. So I was getting like ages that I just really was not relating to very well. Um, so that's really and that's what kind of led to the whole loneliness type of feeling. But it did increase my socialization. But it did make me a little bit awkward in terms of socializing people who are within my age group, because I was so used to talking to adults and trying to uphold a more, nice image, and whatnot. Besides that, I did Wing Chun, Wing Chun, and I also did, he mixed in jujitsu within there as well. It's been a long time since I did it, but Wing Chun and jujitsu. And the belt I actually got up to was a black belt, but again, I don't really like feel very like confident in that black belt. You know, again, it made me very physically fit. I can do a lot of crazy shit, but I can even do push-ups on my damn thumbs. So it like in Wing Chun, a lot of it is also based upon your fingers and the limbs and whatnot. And he mixed in other things like Bagua. He mixed in other things like Chin Na, which is more so concepts as opposed to martial arts. How to manipulate, the body limbs and whatnot. How to twist the fingers and whatever. But it is good. But I feel like if you're going against, I feel like a lot of times, I hate to say, and this is gonna sound very like weird, but one of the most important things in a fight isn't really just the knowledge. You need the knowledge, but more than just the knowledge, which is what he was supplying me with, you need the reaction time. And I have no issues knowing Wing Chun. Like, I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is better. This is better. That's better. Everybody, have a fight. Take out your forks and start stabbing each other because this martial art is better. Like, no, I'm not like that. But that's all BS. But I truly do feel like it really, the deciding factor of who's going to win in a fight, at least on the street. If we're talking in the ring, it's different because there's rules. But in the street, it comes down to who's got the stronger will to live, who's got more adrenaline pumping through their system, who's got the faster reaction time. And that's why you need experience actually sparring. Because if you don't get it, you're going to get messed up in a fight. Like, absolutely messed up. You need ferocity. You need to be ferocious in a fight, especially for your own life. I feel like MMA is very good for the sake of competition, and even though it doesn't really involve you going for a lot of eye shots and groin shots, because you're training for the competition, it still at least builds your reaction time. And again, that's more important than even a lot of times the knowledge itself. It's the reaction time. As long as you're able to keep yourself calm and still have a good reaction, that's you're like in the gold for a fight. I wouldn't say you're in the gold. Again, it depends what the person has in their hand too. If they have a knife, you're getting fucked up regardless of what. You're gonna get cut. You're gonna get cut no matter who you are, unless they're drunk and they just can't handle it. Being lonely is good. Um, What do you mean by defend your honor? Do you mean like how many times I've been, per se bullied and then I needed to kind of defend my place within within the little jit pack is what I'll call it. No, no, like yeah. Or in a fight. I haven't had to do it many times, honestly. I remember my Sifu was telling me this story, but he would always and you can't tell when he's BSing or not. You really can't because he's a businessman. I realized that. It didn't take me a while. I realized it a long time ago, but you know, I wasn't paying for the martial art lessons. It wasn't me. I wasn't in charge of that. But again, I'm still thankful for it though. But he would always tell me these stories of how when he was younger, not just him, but him and his other friends and whatever, they grew up in the Bronx. I won't say his name, but he told me that he would always, once he obtained a certain level of skill and age and experience, said because they were living in the Bronx, he had a lot of resources to test his skills out on. And he would go out in the middle of the nighttime, like basically go looking for trouble. Well, not like test anybody, not like go out there and like start a fight, but like go out there, you know, with his wallet open, whatever, try to see whoever's going to approach him to test out the martial arts. And I call BS on that, but it was just interesting seeing his experience. But me, I've gotten into like maybe 3 fights, and that was over the course of my younger years. Beyond that, it's mainly sparring what I did, mainly sparring, but those are like, again, they're controlled environments. They're not really a matter of honor, I would say. Maybe once you get to like the big rings, I'd say it's more about honor, but it's debatable too. It's really what you attach to it. Some of them just do it for the money. If you're getting paid from it professionally, and me, I want to see. The thing about me is that I don't. I would love to do professional sports because again, I feel like they have the best reaction speeds, but I wouldn't want to do it because they get trained to not go for certain areas. They get trained to not hit, to avoid areas. They get trained to not do certain things, maneuvers. You're not allowed to elbow with someone's hand, their fist. Like, well, it seems to be back on. Hopefully. Oh, my leg is fucking killing me. But as I was saying before, yeah, in a fight, man, why am I calling you man? You're like way beyond. It feels weird calling you man because you're like 39. And it's like it feels weird talking to you as it's like one of my homies because it's like you're 39. It's like I feel like I gotta have respect, man. But as I was saying before, what I was saying before is when it comes down to it, shit, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I need to stop cursing. But yeah, at least I'm trying to. But yeah. Actually, my father, he's a prankster. There, fro. I need that. I need a little pat on the back to drown my sorrows. Yeah, I had one too, but in black. Bought it from a dollar shop in Japan. Used to wear it in Halloween in Tokyo. Interesting. I would actually love to go to Tokyo someday. But if I go there, I feel like I want to make a friend who's Japanese first. Yeah, Tokyo is awesome. You know why? Because of anime and manga. I know. I feel like a lot of people go to Tokyo just for anime and manga, just because it's like the land of otaku. But it's like otaku paradise itself, because it's literally the culture. But yeah, I would get a fro that's in black as well, but I already have a fro that's black underneath. Well, it's not black. It's like really really dark brown. But still, same damn thing. Yeah. I mean, the video games. I don't know. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I don't really like Japanese video games a lot of times. Some of them are good, some of them, but like some other ones are just ugh, like they're not. I don't want to say they're ever trash, but a lot of Japanese games, like a lot of Dynasty Warriors or Berserk, or shit, yeah, One Piece especially. Like all the time, dude, I love collecting anime games. But you know why? It's not even for the gameplay experience. It's just because I'm like a fucking weeaboo. It, I can't help it. It's like I love the culture and that's why I get it. But the fact of the matter is, you don't know how many times that I've gotten those type of games and the experience is fun for like 2 hours and then it just becomes repetitive. It's the same damn thing over and over throughout each damn level. You kill 20 freaking enemies, you get on to the next stage, you rinse and repeat the same damn cycle over and over and over. You just keep killing enemies. There's not many, maybe they put in a little bit of an extra goal, but you just keep blowing through enemies. And it's just so repetitive. I lost interest in One Piece because of that. Not One Piece the anime, but One Piece the game because of that. J-Stars was interesting. The only game that I feel like really is not as much of a repetitive anime-based game is Naruto. Naruto was... They really put work into the game with the design and the graphics and the fights, how detailed the fights are, and how not just detailed, but the mechanics. They put a lot of thought into the game. Here's the biggest negative about the series, though, and it's a big negative about the games. It's that well, I mean, the negative about it is like in Naruto, the games, they used to have free roam. It was a pretty big ass free roam. They had a really really big free roam in like Broken Bonds. They had it in, I forgot, was it Rise of a Ninja? I don't remember now. Um, and keep in mind, I've been collecting Naruto games since the PS2, man. The PS2, I had a Naruto game since when I was in third grade. Third grade, man. First game I got, I think, was like Naruto Ultimate Ninja. It might have been even before that. I don't know. But yeah, I got the first game I ever got was Naruto. Not the first. No, it was the first game because I got the game before I even got the damn PS2. Why? Because I was that much of a damn fanboy that I wanted to get Naruto before I even got a PS2. And I got Naruto Ultimate Ninja 1. And I gave that to a friend to borrow, and he took the game from me. Oh gosh, I really hate him for that. But the Naruto games are interesting. They added free roam at a certain point, and it was amazing free roam. It started off meh, and it eventually became like great free roaming, like literally as if you're in the Naruto world. And then they took all of that out, and they just made it a pure fighting game. And I was like, why would you take the free roaming out? Like, could you imagine them taking the free roaming out of Grand Theft Auto? Like, why would you do that? The free roaming was what made the game so unique and awesome. Free roaming was the most fun thing in the damn game. I mean, then again, there's also ignorance and bliss. So maybe I only appreciate the free roaming as much because they took it out of the game. There's also that as well. But, you know, maybe if they kept up the free roaming, I would have been complaining to this day about how the free roaming hasn't developed much. And they honed in on the fighting a lot more than they did the free roaming. So they made the fighting better. But even in the fighting, you know, Naruto games in Japan have like a habit of taking 20 different characters. Okay, so like one game comes out and they say, we have 80 different characters. And you're like, yes. And then the next game comes out and they're like, we have 120 different characters. Really? And then you go play the game and then they count. This is so stupid. They count different skins of the same damn characters as different characters. So Sasuke could have like 4 different skins. Naruto could have like 10 different skins. And every character in the damn game has like 10 different skins. And then all of that equates to like 120 damn characters. And I'm like, you don't have 120 damn characters, realistically speaking. You know, like, oh, that's so aggravating when they do that. I was in Japan 8 years. It's all good if you're a tourist. I get what you're saying. It's a hell if you're born there. Yeah. Well, you know, like isn't the suicide rate really high? I think it's really high, right? I think so. I mean, I don't know. I know that I know like Japan also gets like stereotyped with suicide as well. Logan Paul also didn't really help that at all either. I'm sorry. I'm always gonna give Logan Paul shit for that. But yeah, not even because I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't like him, but I wouldn't give him shit all the time because I don't like him. I just find it funny just always bringing up, you know, Logan Paul's mistake. But regardless of what, I know, I don't know. I'm getting way off topic, but yeah, Logan Paul is a dumbass. He is a dumbass. But I mean, I don't know. He is a dumbass, but he's smart. He's smart because he got to where he's at. You know, I truly don't believe that you can make it to where you're at without being smarter than me, without being smarter than, you know, a lot of average Joes. I'm sure he's intelligent. I don't know whether it was a business decision. I don't know whether he intentionally tried to screw over his career. But I mean, he didn't screw over his career. Yeah, people know who Logan Paul is. They know the douchebag that he was. But I mean, people have forgotten about it. People have forgotten about it. And I mean, not only have people forgotten about it, no one really cares. And I would be a hypocrite if I said that I'm excluded from that group. I don't even care at this point. Am I saying that people shouldn't forgive him? No, I think people should forgive him, but I mean, I genuinely don't think he was sorry. I genuinely just don't think that. I'm sorry, I just don't think he was sorry at all. I think he was a business smart man, and he decided to release a business apology. And you know what? Is he a special snowflake because of that? No. I think he's definitely not the only person. I think there are other people within YouTube, within Twitch, within a whole lot of other platforms who have reached a high amount of fame or whatever, who are just like Logan Paul and probably even worse people than he is. Jeffrey Epstein. Nah, but like, there's a lot of people who are just as twisted as him. I don't want to say twisted, but just as douchebaggy as him or twisted. But they're either smarter than him, or they just know how to give a good apology and make it seem sincere. Or sometimes they're smart enough to not show what they do in public, or to at least pay enough money to kind of keep it behind closed doors. Logan Paul, I'm sure, I don't know if that was a business decision or what he did, but I just don't, because listen, he's not the only one on his channel who monitors his channel. There are other people who do it for him as well. He's not just solo doloing his channel. He's got advisors. He has people who review his content. He's got people who do all of this stuff for him. He doesn't just, I'm sure if he wants, he could upload whatever he wants. But that's kind of like a big fat screw you to like whoever manages his content. It's like a big fat, he has people, when you get that big, you have people telling you what to do and what not to do. You have lawyers, you have all of that stuff. You're very well prepared for when ish comes your way. Wow, finally I didn't curse that time. But that's what makes me think. I'm not saying anyone advised him to do that, but he probably had some sort of plan, whether it's taken effect by now or not. I don't know whatever his plan was. Maybe it wasn't a plan for him. Maybe it was a plan to take attention away from someone else. I don't know what his plan was, but I'm sure he had reasons for doing what he did. I just don't see him not doing that, because he's not a complete dumbass. He made it to where he is. I think he's just not a good person. I think there's a difference. He's not a good person, but I don't think he's a dumbass. I don't think, again, anyone who makes it to that point is truly a dumbass. You can of course develop mental problems because there's a lot of mental strain. People think once you get that big, you're just alleviated of all your problems. Like, no, you get a whole different set of problems once you get to Logan Paul status, or even greater. You get a whole lot of different problems. You get people giving you death threats every day, even when you're a good person. You get more people giving you death threats when you're a bad person. You got a lot of other bad shit to deal with that your average Joe just won't. And that could, of course, bear a lot of mental strain on you. Even, everyone loves to see the goody two-shoes mess up, Everyone loves to see that. So especially the better person you are, people are going to fish into your business a lot more, and people are going to try to, like, dig up dirt on you. And the reality is, everybody on Mother Planet Earth has dirt on them. Everybody, every living human being on this earth has dirt, one way or another. We all have had shitty moments in our life, and we've all screwed over one another, whether it's been consciously or unconsciously. But yeah, he's not a dumbass. He's been in his position, and I'm sure he has no mental disabilities. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you're counting, the word dumbass as like an insult, I see what you're saying. If you're counting it as an insult, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little different. Like, I equate being a dumbass. I feel like you can be a good person and be a dumbass. I think I'm a dumbass at times, but I'm not saying, I don't think I'm a good person either. I think I'm average, honestly. I really do. Again, everyone has shit on them. Everyone does. But the thing about it is, regarding, being a dumbass too, there's a lot of people who are also insensitive, I feel like, who are good people. Like, some people are just very logical. Some people are just very, very logical, and they only look at the truth, and they don't care whether the truth offends people. There's some people like that. There's some people who don't know what the truth is, but think the truth is maybe the lie, and they're insensitive, and they don't care about opinions. They only care about the facts, or what they think are the facts. And they spread what they believe is the truth, because from their point of view, the truth will set you free, even if the truth isn't objectively the truth. Their intentions are the best. So to me personally, I think that even insensitive people could be good people, and not dumbasses. Some of them are very logical, and some insensitive people are dumbasses. Yeah, you're right. Some people are dumbasses and are insensitive. A lot are. But again, it's really a two-way street. Someone can be a dick to you. They can, well, I mean, on the surface, somebody can be a dick to you. They can make fun of you. They could yell at you. But there's some people who literally, when you go to sleep, when you're not looking, they'll take a blanket and they'll throw it over your back. There's people like that in this world. It's not very black and white. Yeah. But that also doesn't mean that if someone's abusing you verbally, that you should just sit down and take it. I'm not saying that either. Don't think that. But yeah, people are very colorful in their personalities, I feel. And I feel like being a colorful personality. And when I say colorful, I don't mean a good person. I mean colorful meaning complex character, whether that's good or bad. Doesn't make you a special snowflake. I think that we're all special snowflakes. In other words, meaning there is no such thing as a special snowflake. You're not a special snowflake if everyone's a special snowflake. But I do believe that we're all different in some ways, and we have also a lot of similarities to each other as well. Striking similarities. I believe there's even similarities in our differences. Yasha's style. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a dick. He's a dick. Straightforward, but he's but he's a good guy deep down. You're right. That it's actually pretty awesome connection you made there. But yeah. But yeah, life isn't all black and white. It's definitely got some layers to it, and so do people, because people are really what make up life. If there's no people, there's no one to consciously perceive what life is. I mean, unless you believe in God, then there's a third party. That's up to you on that. But with not counting in the idea of God, if you're a humanist, whatever you want to consider it, then humans' consciousness itself, I mean, actually, even if you do consider God, if you take away the consciousness aspect of things, if you take away humans, which is the complexity of life itself, there's no one to perceive it, and there is no complexity. Life doesn't even exist if there's no one to really perceive it. It may be there, but it doesn't exist, if there's no consciousness. So, I don't know. I'm going off on a damn tangent now. What am I doing? I completely forgot about the damn video. I'm going to rewind it just to finish up the video, because, I really don't like that. It's like, I've been looking at the screen, and only just now did it hit me that, I haven't finished the damn video, and I'm like, damn. It's like, I feel the need to finish the video, and it's, really aching my bones at this point. It's like, I really want to finish it now, because it's aching my bones not finishing it. What do you mean by profound? I'm actually a dumbass. In the words of PewDiePie, I'm at times, not all the time, most of the time I'm just a dumbass, but at times I'm a smart dumbass. Smart dumb. In the words of PewDiePie. I'm sure PewDiePie got it in the words of someone else. I wonder if COVID is still here. COVID-19. I feel like my stream is gonna get a COVID-19 notice. Yo, COVID, if you're here, man, just type something into the chat. Just curious. Oh, thoughtful. Dang, well, thanks a lot for that. Yeah, part of the, I'll keep it brief because I don't really like going into it too much. I really hate talking about it. But part of the reason why, and not all of it, but part of the reason why I was, depressed was because I was going through this whole existential crisis and whatnot, you know, um, and that kind of pushed me into a whole lot of philosophical discussions that kind of like made me just kind of like, what is the meaning of life? Both like internal philosophical stuff and also external, getting it from other people as well, you know, both Christians and atheists. Because I do think, I am a Christian, but I think that there's wisdom on both sides. Honestly, even if someone disagrees with me, Christian or an atheist might disagree with me about their opposing side having wisdom. But I think everyone has wisdom and everyone also bullshits each other. Christians bullshit each other. Christians bullshit themselves. Atheists bullshit themselves. Everyone bullshits themselves. Everyone gets shit. That's what I've kind of learned. Everyone stands up for their own damn cause, regardless of what. So I am a Christian, but I know that again, the world isn't just black and white. I don't specifically, that's why I don't align myself with any per se political view that's like black and white. I don't consider myself conservative. I don't consider myself liberal. I think both sides have problems with them, with each other and themselves. That they both can't work out. Why? Not because they can't work it out, because they're not willing to work it out and just have a normal talk without getting their emotions over their head and start trying to kill each other and whatnot. But yeah, my whole existential crisis is what kind of led me to both feeling like, shoot, I should probably just end it all. It was not the whole reason, but end it all. It's also what led me to kind of seek out more wisdom, and I'm still in the process of doing that. I'm still in the process of getting better with more knowledge, getting better or for worse, whichever you want to consider it. I mean, I'm happy right now. Let's keep it at that, and then I'll probably just switch the topic, But yeah, I'm certainly at least attempting to get more wisdom, whatever you want to consider that, because that's open to interpretation itself. I don't think COVID is here. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Still an awesome person. I think he I think he left because I wouldn't just shut the fuck up. He's like this dude literally just paused the damn screen of what I told him to react to, and he's been speaking about irrelevant shit for all this damn time. He's like, what the fuck am I doing here? Then again, he's also 39. He's got a life to live of his own. He's 39. He's really freaking active in his life. I know he is. And it's already 12:21, I think. So, I mean, he's a busy man. I'm sure he is. He's got to wake up in the morning. Probably go to work or something. So... it's also him leaving the stream is probably even responsible from that perspective. So it's all good in the hood. I'll finish up the video partially out of respect for him, and also just because this guy seems pretty interesting. I do like this guy. His humor seems pretty innocent. even though he did bleep out the word shit.
What's that? Oh, it's impossible. The
What is a JW? There's certain things I've heard the term. There's certain things in internet culture I'm not like very up to date on. I know all I know is that Twitter's toxic. And I know a couple other things, but whatever. The JW, I think no. What? Ah. Jehovah's Witness. Do you have time to accept our Lord and Savior? Yeah. Out of curiosity, I mean, like, I don't care what you believe in. I really don't. You know, I mean, I do care. I'm interested, but I'm not. I'm not gonna flame on you for it. I'm definitely not gonna do that. I'm just curious. Like, are you Christian or atheist, or something else, or agnostic? Again, like, it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna flame on you. I'm not gonna debate you. I'm not gonna disagree with you. Nothing like that. I'm just curious. Or spiritual, whatever. There's like a billion different damn religions. I don't know. I've never really had much experiences with Jehovah's Witness to make that assumption. All I know is the damn memes, honestly. But I mean, I think someone got triggered. Someone got triggered and left the stream and left a dislike. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on them for it either way. That's all good. You know, if they're not very happy, that's all good. You know, it's all cool. It's fine. I'm not the type to go flame on anyone for their opinions if anything triggers them or whatever. I'm not really the type to do that. I don't really believe in that. If someone gets triggered, I think that's fine. I mean, under certain circumstances, no, it's not. No, not in some circumstances. But yeah. I don't know. Again, like, I've never really had much. I do believe you though. I've just never had any experiences with them per se to really make an accurate judgment whether they're not great people or good people. So I wouldn't really be able to make a a judgment on that. I've spoken with Buddhists. I've spoken with spiritual people. The problem, like again, like, I consider myself a Christian, but I'll admit it straight out, flat out. Like, I get my doubts. Like, I get my doubts at many different times, and like I'm probably gonna get it till the day I die. Hopefully not, but yeah, as a Christian, I have my doubts too at times, a lot of times, and I mean, like, from my experience, I used to think that actually agnostics to me were like really nice in my opinion, because see, they'll admit, like, they won't suck up to a Christian like me and say, oh, God exists, or right, everything, but they'll like true agnostics. I don't mean the type of atheist that says, oh, I'm agnostic, just because they're trying to avoid the burden of proving God. It's just a little escape hole. But I feel like a lot of true agnostics will admit, they won't attack your position, like, unless you provoke them. You actively provoke them. when they tell you to stop and you don't, they won't try to like burn down your philosophy. They won't agree with it maybe, but they won't try to torch it down. They'll understand that, this is your reason, this is the meaning that you gave to your life, and they'll understand that their meaning doesn't triumph over yours. At least, So true agnostics, I felt like, have been the most acceptant. I've met a lot of Christians who are just very, very, very judgmental. Not very. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think as a Christian, we need to be judgmental. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with being judgmental. Everyone's judgmental. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But when I say judgmental, I mean judgmental in the wrong way. You can't be, as a Christian, I feel like, you can't be judgmental and not be forgiving. If you're going to be judgmental, you have to be forgiving as well. You can't just be one or the other. You can't pick and choose. You need to, it comes in a package deal. And a lot of Christians, I feel like it's one of the biggest problems within the church and the politics of the church. They're just not forgiving. They're very focused on judgment, but there's no forgiveness in them. And they may forgive you, they may forgive you, they may come out and say that they forgive you for doing your crimes to them or whatever those crimes are. But I know a lot of Christians who, when they get behind closed doors and it's between them and God, they'll pray for your death, they'll pray for your children's death, they'll pray for a lot of other bad things that are just not very nice. And I've seen it, I've heard it, I've experienced it, I've met a lot of toxic Christians, and I've met toxic atheists as well, who just don't give a shit. I've met a lot of toxic atheists who just, like, you mentioned, like, you don't even have to say, like, God exists. You don't even have to say that. All you have to say is just, God bless you. Like, they sneeze, God bless you. Or you can say, you're watching a Survivor video of this woman who, like, maybe survived a plane crash. Or maybe a child in Africa who was accused of witchcraft, a little toddler, and that toddler is it was starving, he was abandoned by his village, he was on the brink of death, he had flies and maggots hanging on his body and whatever, but he was actually taken care of by a special woman willing to take care of him, from America. He was adopted, given a good home and family. 5 years later, he's a happy boy. And then you go into the comment section and you say, thank God that child is all right. And I guarantee you, there will at least be one, you will start a religious debate. Like, that statement, thank God this person survived, is not even a religious statement. And I've seen it so many times. It creates, like, it's so, if you literally want to test it out and just to troll for fun, you can just do it. Just go into a popular video that has some sort of touchy subject of someone either getting burnt alive or whatever. Just do that, but the person surviving, and then you say thank God they survived. And I guarantee you there'll be at least one atheist who's just gonna go completely apeshit. And you're just gonna be like, God doesn't exist. Where is this proof? Where's this proof? This is the illogical fallacies with the prophecies. This is all this, that. This is all this and that. Objection. Straight up, man. Yeah, exactly. You're right about that. Again, like, me myself as a Christian, I gotta be real with you. I don't know the truth. I don't, and I'm still praying to God. I'm in the process. I'm praying to God to show me the truth, and all of this and that. But then again, who am I? Like, really, like, who am I? There's many reasons why God doesn't have to directly come down and say, "Here, this is me. This is my face. You see me? I exist. Okay, carry along now." Of course not, but even to this day, I'm still, praying to show me more things or whatever like that. Um, the main thing about it is there's a lot of illogical fallacies. I think that on both sides, the atheist mindset, I just feel like, I mean, I'm getting really into touchy grounds. A lot of atheists will really, they'll really disagree with you. They'll disagree with you down to the damn bone. They'll tell you, I don't know. I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah, like a lot of, I forgot what the fuck I was even talking about. I kind of blanked out. Shit. But yeah, the point is, oh, I remember now. I looked at the chat and I remembered now. Imagine I forget all over again. But yeah, atheist. The thing about it is, I just don't believe that the world can just come from nothing. Like that just goes against science. It really does. It goes against science that it just happens, And a lot of atheists will actually have a lot of defense points to that. But here's the plot twist. This is why I say everyone's full of shit. Everyone just says shit, and it's not just atheists, it's also Christians too. It's everybody. With atheists, they'll tell you, straight up, oh, this is oh yeah, atheism is good. Here's the meaning of life. This is what it is. This is your meaning. It doesn't matter if it's not objective. I mean, I'm not gonna get into the topic again. But even with that, there's disagreements among atheists. When you look at a typical Christian, I feel like a lot of Christians can really agree with each other on a lot. When you look at a lot of atheists, when you get down to like the bones of it, a lot, and you get down to like exactly what you just said before, like, did the universe start from nothing? You'll get a whole lot of different answers. Like, they'll say, no, that's not what I'm saying, but when you analyze their responses, it is what they're saying. But then eventually they'll just come clean. Eventually they'll it happens all the time. Eventually they'll come clean, and then they'll just say, yeah, well, I don't know, but in a few years, or in like 100 or even 1,000 years, science will prove the truth, because science is expanding, and they're not wrong that science is expanding, but I don't believe that science can ever truly, explain the meaning of life, or explain God, or do any of like those very impossible things, because if the universe is infinite, I don't believe that humanity, unless humanity exists for an infinite amount of time, even if there's no God, I don't believe that humanity will ever explain the infinite. And that's just not very likely. If we go by the philosophy that, that the universe is, everything in the universe has a beginning and an end. Earth is, by the atheist point of view, the Earth is going to get swallowed up by the sun eventually. The Earth might even be dead before that. All the planets in our solar system are going to get swallowed up. The sun's going to die. In fact, even the whole universe at some point, gets swallowed up. There's nowhere to run and hide. There's nowhere to run and hide. Over the course of 1 trillion years, or even more than that, there's nowhere to hide at that point. There really is. There's nowhere that humans can hide, even if we travel across space and time with light years. So, I mean, in that time, I truly don't believe that humans can advance to the point at which, where even if we outmaneuver the sun swallowing up the solar system, that we can avoid the universe possibly collapsing or something happening. And humans are known to mess up shit. We could advance technology and either fuck ourselves over, or in the process of trying to learn about the universe, or whatever. So that's why I say, yeah, exactly. I think that things need to come from something. It can't just come from nothing, but atheists will disagree with you on that. And they'll disagree with each other. Again, push come to shove. They'll even disagree. Then again, they could also say that Christians disagree with each other and Christians contradict each other. They could also say that too, and they wouldn't be wrong. That's what I say. That's what I keep saying. Everyone's full of shit, and everyone tells their truth, and that doesn't mean that the truth is a lie. It's just that everyone just has different beliefs. That's what I've come to really understand. And certain things I just think are just too complex for our minds to really handle up to a certain extent. But I do believe that Christian values are important for society. And when I say Christian, I'm not talking about Old Testament values or whatever. I'm talking about specifically Christian. I'm talking about Christ values, Christ-based values, Christ-based values that Christ lived by, like forgiveness and whatnot. You know, they might say, oh, well, Christians don't believe in gays. They believe that gays should be killed or stoned to death, or whores stoned to death, or children and babies murdered. I just want to say straight up, if Christ is the model of Christianity, then why would Christ want that? Like, Christ forgave a prostitute. You know, he's the one who defended her from the other people who wanted to stone her to death. No, if you use Christ, who is supposed to be the role model for Christianity, you can't go wrong. Like, he hasn't done anything wrong, like, factually speaking. In fact, he was the one getting screwed over by everyone else. You know. Then again, an atheist could also make I feel like not really atheists, but Satanists tend to make this whole perspective that, yeah, this is what Christ did, and those values are nice, but if you want to be logical and survive, then you can't forgive everyone. I know a lot of Satanists is kind of like the complete opposite of Christianity, and they believe in, like, not forgiving anyone. They don't believe in forgiving people. They believe in getting payback. They believe in protecting yourself. They try to make it more justifiable, is what I would say. They make it seem logical. Like, protecting yourself isn't a bad value, but they kind of attach the whole, like, don't forgive people type of elements to it as well. That's what Satanists tend to do, you know. Yeah. No, but yeah, me personally as a Christian, I use Christ as my model. I don't use preachers because there's a load of false prophets. There's false prophets out there telling everyone the world's gonna end. This is gonna happen. Donald Trump is gonna be president. This is what's gonna happen. And then when the prophecies don't come true, you know, all you see is the atheists and all the atheists and all the fake agnostics doing this. We was right. You on that fake shit, you know, all the damn time, you know. And I'm just like, all these damn false prophets are just screwing up. They're just screwing up the reputation of Christianity. So I don't really like the false prophets out here. And then you have that. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Let me go see if I can find this. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. Preacher. Shit. What's the damn name of it again? It was Preacher. Shit. Fuck. What was it again? Preacher. Is it COVID-19? COVID. Oh, yeah, Wind of God. That's what it is. The Wind of God. Oh, man, this guy's a... This guy's one of the funniest false prophets ever. He's so damn funny. This guy's the funniest false prophet ever. Like. Strong like bull. Look at this guy. He's even laughing. He's laughing at his own bullshit. He's laughing at his own bullshit. He's like, fuck yeah, my pockets are getting fat tonight. He's like, yeah, honey, we don't have to cook our own dinner. We can actually pay someone else to cook our own dinner tonight. Oh.
In the name of Jesus, Satan, you bow your knees. You fall on your face. COVID-19. The wind of God. You are
Rest in peace to all the people in the crowd who got COVID-19 from him blowing that.
destroyed forever, and you'll never be back.
Oh gosh. Absolute. I was gonna say legend, but you know he's taking money from innocent people, so he's not.
Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord. COVID-19. COVID-19. I blow the wind of God. From the state of Washington to the state of Maine to Brownsville, Texas, and the tip of Florida. Today, we speak to this atmosphere. Today, burn this thing. This virus hates heat. You just burn.
Legendary content. You see how fucking huge my fro is? My fro is getting mad. My fro is getting mad humongous. Have you ever seen Hita and Hustler? You haven't seen them? What's poppin', homie? Hey, Fro. What's poppin', homie? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, of course. I forgot about that, yeah. It reminded me of Earl Sweatshirt there with that whole flow. Not flow, the beat. Heavy Earl the background. Heavy Earl sweatshirt vibes. Guitar's nasty. Ooh. I love that. Paying homage to Wu-Tang. Hey, see this is why I actually like this guy. The appreciation for the culture is awesome. I don't know who San E is. I don't know. But I do know, of course, who Wu-Tang is. Everyone does. I do really like this guy. And I like that distortion of the guitar in the background as well. And it makes it more edgy, but it's still cool, though. It's unique. I don't know if you can see me. Are you still watching me? Can't tell because my stream just paused. Oh, it's back now, allegedly. Oh man, I'm coughing my lungs out. But yeah, this guy, he's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. It's not only modern day beat. It reminds me of like the early 2000s. Early 2000s type of like Linkin Park type of like rap. But it's not Linkin Park exactly. It doesn't sound like Linkin Park, but it has a little bit of like hint of Linkin Park in it. like I'm talking like Matora Linkin Park. That part isn't really Linkin Park like. It's not. But the guitar is. Get an automatic bitch, what? That part's nice. Automatic full automatic rhyme. Look at the heavy metal touch to it as well. It definitely has an edge to it. I dig that a lot, yo. It's a pretty unique part right there. There's a little minor second right there. The auto-tune. Very interesting. Okay, the auto-tune's a little funny there in the background. The song is pretty good. I just thought the auto-tune made it a little bit awkward though. The auto-tune made it kind of sound a little bit spoofy. Wonder what else there is here. Have you ever heard of this song? I've been like playing this on Osu nonstop. Yeah, the auto tune was just kind of, you're doing a little bit too much. This song goes ham. At this point, I'm just playing copyrighted music now. Hopefully, this doesn't end the stream. There's a copyright. You know what? Instead of me looking at the music video, you know what I could do? I could just play it on Osu. I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna. Yeah. This song goes ham. I'm. Hold on. Shit, I need some water, damn it. Real quickly, I'm gonna go back to reacting, but I'm gonna do something real quickly. Damn, why am I recording all over again? Stop recording. I'm gonna hit Osu real quickly and play that song. It so fucking tickles. Yeah, but actually, oof, I use the Matrix here. Yeah. Yeah, this song goes so ham, yo. I'm gonna quickly play that in Osu real quickly. I suck at Osu. Have you ever do you play games? All right. Oh. What the heck is that? Yeah. Boom. You gotta try Osu. I mean, do you have a computer? Damn it! I can't move my damn thing. There we go. We're gonna move that around a little bit. This is not going as expected. You should play Osu. I want to play Osu with you sometime. Yeah, man, Osu is. Oh my gosh, my thing won't. What's happening? Why? Is it the nib? Not sure. I don't know. Maybe if I I don't know, it's not working weirdly. Whatever. I guess I'll just play by touch. If I gotta play by touchscreen, I'll play by touchscreen. Shoot. I'm gonna do it real quickly, just that song, because that song goes ham. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. This song's my fucking jam. Real quickly, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna go back to reacting. Gosh damn, way too damn quick. I don't have my own fucking. My thing isn't working right now, so sadly I can't use it. Wait, but have you ever played Osu though? I gotta put on fucking no fail. Oh, my hands are fucking tired. It is hard. Hey, my hand. Oh, my hand. That was a trash play, but I can't really like. I'm not able to have my tablet. My tablet's not working. I'm better with my pen. My pen to maneuver with your hands. It gets really tiring. Oh gosh, my arm is like end me. I'm not really a fan of that song. Oh gosh, my arm is fucking tired. I'm trying to figure out why is my thing doing that? Maybe if I switch the skin, maybe. Nope. Maybe if I exit. No, I don't care about the news. If I go into, no, I don't care about the news. I got a random picture of Birdman. Birdman. I'm just curious why my pen isn't, doing anything. I just don't know why. Yeah, I mean, if with me, it's just fun. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm at a disadvantage because my microphone is like holding me back. What I'm gonna do is pull my computer in close proximity. I'm not gonna try that same song again. There we go. Have you ever heard of you know this song? Does it ring a bell? I think the chat disconnected. There we go. Alright. Do you know what anime it's for? Oh, my hand. Oh. I'm back. Oh, I feel like an old man. You know what? Do you know the name of this song from Inuyasha? Oh, my leg. Ah. Oh, I want to change the world. Is that your favorite opening from Inuyasha? I'm gonna type in Inuyasha opening. You know, I'm trying to do that.